Good morning, folks. Welcome aboard another day building Ivy. The absence is not particularly for anything really. I had a couple of days where I was wiring in the rest of the sockets on that side and that side, but the uh, the the cooker ones were a nightmare because they were bigger cables. But anyway, they're done. And apart from that, then just other things going on that took me off the boat. So now I am going to get on with the ceiling here. So we'll see how that goes. There are some timestamps below for anybody that doesn't particularly want to watch all of this, which, well, it was certainly tedious doing it, so I'm not sure whether it's any less tedious watching it at, about 20 times speed. But anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm just sort of trying to check whether I can get a piece of ply in either side of the LED channel, or the channel carrying the LED, and that's honestly just because I forgot to do it while it was on the floor. Certainly, I will do it when it's on the floor in future, but it's the LED channels are held up by some little screws, and so sometimes you can slide it long enough to get to the screw and ease it off. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's just a matter of deciding that you think it's okay, and then you find out later it's not. Anyway, you get the idea. Um, I'll let the music play, and you can. There might be a few comments, but I don't think there's much. As I say, there is timestamps below if you want to skip ahead. Well, this is something like a moment of truth. There we got 658, which goes in quite okay. Six, 5, 7 goes in okay. There's a really marginal difference between the two, isn't there? I thought it was probably a good idea to try these at different points down the boat, and then I thought, well, I'll try a 656 as well. That turned out to be very flat and actually not worth doing. So I went with 657 in the end. And then I thought, well, if I try a larger piece, then that's probably a useful thing to do. And indeed, it gets increasingly awkward, which I guess I expected. But yeah, anyway, I felt it was quite good. And so that was what I went with to do the whole sheets. These extra little lights are controlled one switch each end controls all of them, one in each panel down the boat. Anyway, Mike arrived kindly to help me put up the centre. One of the best things about being in a marina, definitely, is helpful neighbours. Thank you very much, Mike. So anyway, the first effort didn't work. Then we decided that perhaps bracing it downwards in the middle so that we got the curve, and then we could take the brace out and pop it in. Different size brace, that didn't work either. We just about came to the conclusion that 3 people would be able to make it work, and then Mike suggested trying sliding it in. When we did that, then unfortunately we knocked out panel number 2 again. Back to that later. But the suggestion worked, and so we tried it with the full sheet, and just easing it upwards in the middle and sliding it along worked very well. It will work for the second one that we've got to do. Not so sure about the kitchen. And then I shoved up panel number 2 again and used some CT1 to hold it in place, hopefully. Well, I guess this is why I struggle. I'm happy with the light that I have in here, which is the whole reason for struggling with the ceiling. I'm not sure whether it comes out brilliantly on video, but honestly, the light here is just light rather than there are lots of lights. It's just light. There's very little shadow, and so anyway, as you can see, we have got one panel of the ceiling up. We obviously had to delay the second panel because I have gone against all of my ideas, and I have used CT1 to just stick that one up in place because it came down again after my many efforts. But I think the ceiling looks very good. It is a bit flatter here than it is at the other end. So I don't know. I think I might be able to do something with just kind of encouraging it inwards a little. And so I've got obviously 3 points at which I can do that. So I think there might be some adjustment opportunities there that I hadn't actually thought of previously. So that's really cool. But anyway, tomorrow, hopefully I will get the second one of these up. I'm going to have to delay the kitchen roof ceiling because I'm not sure about the solar stuff yet. But so I will be making progress in other areas. My word, moving on from the ceiling. It has been something of a week. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.